Keep driving that defense backwards.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
May on 1st and 10. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And in, touchdown, New York. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Camarda on to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Ready, ready. 19 tight, 19 tight. Check go.
Airing it out to start this drive. His first throw is an interception. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one, And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give on 2nd to Hall. That's a big hole left. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Titans have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Called in left side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing from the gun here. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky doesn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense, and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
18 Rapper, 18 Rapper. Ready? 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They kick the running back in motion.
Hut, hut.
2nd and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Shut up. Buffalo 18. Go.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
60 by 6, 60 by... Come on, set. Set, go.
Throwing it again here. Completed to his running back. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. And they'll bring him down after an all-right game. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the gun, it's May. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's the give on 3rd and short. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. May now from the gun. Complete out to the right. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Dax Hill up for the stop.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Coming right is Hall. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're going to face third down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
May now on third down. He completes it in traffic. He has the New York touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Camarda on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. Receiver in motion going left. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They send a man in motion. From the gun, it's Hall. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
To the air on first down, May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently, because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Set. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcat. 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh no, they get him yet again. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets take possession of the football.
To play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
On play action, here's May. Going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Lone back gets the handoff. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's May. Hits him on the out route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Made a throw it. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead. Now Camarda on to send it away. Returnable from the 2. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Down. Panther 11. Panther 19. Lion. Cup 19. Cup 19. And up.
First throw for the backup now. He's trying to go deep again. He steps in and makes the interception. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Ready up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 10, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
Going play action, May. Lays out left side and gets it.
This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee you. Not because of the catch, but because of the effort. Lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Hawk 7, Cougar 19.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Jets with the football. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing off the play fake here. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hup.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And that's a New York touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets make it a 24-point ball game. Now Camarda on to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Set up. Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
70 rings, 79 Broncos. Go.
Second and 6 now. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. A give now from the gun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Offense up to the line fast. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Buckle up, it's third and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
He'll throw it. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans chopped some of the lead off before the half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He fields it from the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Camarda on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing. He's got it deep downfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
At the 29-yard line.
18, Pioneer, chap 60.
From the 29. He's got a man left. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Track 60, 19 tight.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's completed right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
60 Bobcat.
From the red zone now. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
18 Rattler. Set. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Okay, ready?
And it's a nickel look from the Jets. 3rd down.
18. Let's go. Panther 11. Check go.
Setting up a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Up and good from Joseph. And the gap closes to 14 points.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Man in motion here. They start the half with a give to Hall. Escapes a defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
19, Tiger, 19.
May on first and 10. Cut out left. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the gun, it's May. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. Brought in inside the 20. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. May now from the gun. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. To the air yet again, May. He's on the move. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw away.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, New York. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
17.
Now Camarda on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Brought in right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All right, set now, first and 10. Pass play coming here. Forced out to his right. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. From the 45 on second down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. They connect on the deep shot. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans get it back to a 14-point game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, then they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now it becomes a critical 3rd down.
Here's a nickel look by the Titans. 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Throw left side, complete. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Trying to throw for it with May. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Rangers, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Pass play now. It's taken in by Williams. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Seven Pirates. Mustang 19. Hup.
Goal to go. They're passing. He's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Here's Slide to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
1st down throw for May. That one's complete right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Jets go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Titans, 31.
Now Camarda on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Chap 60, Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. Complete out to the right. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25 on 2nd down. It is caught left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He lofts it deep left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Throw complete to Williams. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
3rd and 6.
Completed over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
18 Cardinal, 18
Offense in the hurry up here. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Hey, that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Go.
To throw, here's May. Complete out to the right side. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
A lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. Now they send their back in motion right. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
And he's brought down for a loss. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Jets nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
May now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. It was there. He just couldn't corral it. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
May now on 3rd down. He's got it. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. It's picked up by the Titans. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack and that play was a masterpiece.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
Go! Warriors 70. 70 range. 70 range. Ready?
Throwing now, following the turnover. Got for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Mustang 19. 18. Pioneer. Ready, ready?
He'll throw again on 2nd down. Brought in right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
19. Tiger.
Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hup.
Here he is to throw. He's got a man left. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
19 tight. Tag. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
Now to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Jets come up with a football. That should just about ice this game. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Ready up.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Go.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Back to throw. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. So it's a road win for the Jets. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.